I just remember I got grounded once for
looking at porn.
Well, my mom.
Is that what you're about to say?
Well, okay. I don't know if I've told this story, and I'm not trying to throw my old man under the bus, but
I know exactly what story because you told me. You told me.
It was like
wrong for that one.
It was like 8th grade, and it was a Sunday. I remember it like yesterday.
With birds chirping?
Well, I went to the beach for a church youth group excursion, and they were offering baptisms. And
you got baptized.
I got baptized in the ocean. I remember I felt so good that day.
So if this was a film, let's picture this as a short film. It would start with kind of like the sound of water and a black screen, and then it would cut to you just coming out of the water, and then like the title of the movie would play with no soundtrack, as there's a wide shot of like the pastor and you silhouetted with the backdrop of the sun and other people watching you.
Like a Kendrick Lamar music video.
So that's kind of like how I'm picturing this starting out.
And I was feeling great, man. I went home. I'm like, God, I saw my friends at the beach. I got rebathed in the Lord's juices. And I get home, and my dad's in the living room, and I sit down in the living room. My mom comes down the stairs ever so cunningly. And
Cunting? Why would you say that?
Dude, she stops and she looks like and does that thing with like one arm on the banister, and she goes, "So, does anyone want to tell me why the history is cleared?" And I was just like, "Uh-oh." My heart just like and my dad looks, he's like, "Son?"
Oh.
And I was like, legit, it wasn't me. I was like,
you were gone.
Yeah, but also like even last night I had, and I was like, yeah, that wasn't me.
So you're being truthful, like, wasn't you?
And my dad's like, wasn't me? And then my mom is assuming it was me, and I'm lying. So she goes, well, your Aunt Liz has a friend that works in computer engineering, and he can get everything from the beginning of time back. So unfortunately, that's what I'm gonna have to do. And I was just like,
why? Why would
Hitchcock zoom into my face?
Why would I know she? I doubt she would actually go to those lengths, and she's just kind of trying to threaten the information out of you.
And then, like I said, Hitchcock zoom into my face. It was me. Because I was like, what fucking kind of shit was I looking up in 8th grade on the porn side of the internet?
Yeah.
So it's like, God damn it, that's too embarrassing. Like an 8th grader having his mom look through the history and seeing everything. So I said it was me, and she's like, all right, go to your room. And it started my like 2 weeks of being grounded, but I was sent up the stairs, and I just remember walking up the stairs thinking like, this was 100% my dad, and he's letting his son get marched up to his room right now, and he knows that I just took that fall for him, and I'm like...
He never said thank you or anything.
Never did.
Okay, let me throw this theory out there. Is it possible that it's who you would most likely not suspect? Could it have been Sam?
Could have been.
Watching,
she had her own
like
computer,
her bestiality videos or whatever she watches.
She had her own computer to watch those on. She had a laptop. So, it couldn't have been her.
Yeah.
Maybe my mom just did it on her own. She was like, oh, this will be funny to really fuck with them. See if I can get a confession
Your
out of
mom's
them.
just a sociopath. Hey, she's just like...
So she's the real enemy in this one instead of my dad.